Okay, so if you're wondering about these headphones right here, you're wondering, do they work? Do they actually sound good? What's the sound quality? Are they worth it? Because they are slightly elevated in the price range amongst others that look similar. I've actually done over 30 different reviews here on Amazon for different types of headphones. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on these. I'm not an audiophile per se, but I want my stuff to sound good. And there's a couple things you do need to know about these headphones. First off, look, you probably already know this, but here's the charging case. That's what it looks like there on the inside. In fact, whenever you take each headphone out, you're going to see whenever you put them in, see if I can do this backwards. So you can see here, whenever you put those in, you got your little charger thing. And now notice on this side over here, there's only one charger because the other ear pod ear thing is still in there. So if you actually open this back up, we're going to put both of them in here. Again, doing that backwards. Now you'll see there's actually two. So it always gives you an indicator of each one individually of what the current charge is. And then the 99 is for the charging case overall. Because even whenever your ear pods or earbuds run out of battery, whenever you've got your case with you, you can just put these right back into your case. And if your case has charge, then they'll recharge your headphones themselves. So that's like extremely convenient for that. It also makes it really easy to be able to kind of see how much battery you've got on both your earpieces and on your charging case. Now, as far as the connecting to the phone or whatever device you're going to do, it's super easy. The instructions actually show you all of that as far as what to look for. And it was perfect for me. I had to take both ones, you just hold them down for a couple seconds and hold them until they say pairing. Once they say pairing, you can let them go, and then they're going to appear on whatever device it is you have. And the actual unit is called, I forgot the name of it. It was like T something. It says it right on the thing. Oh, T59. You can actually kind of see it right here. See, it says T59. That's what you're going to be looking for. So press that, and they will sync up instantly. And so what do these actually sound like? So from a listening perspective, a listening experience, part of the reason these are a higher price point than you might find others that look similar is simply because the bass is there. And it's more, I would say, thicker than a lot of the others you're going to find on the market, which are going to be more of like a flimsy bass. So if you're looking for especially hip-hop, certain types of music, and even sometimes vocal stuff that needs a little bit of extra oomph on the bottom end, these definitely deliver on that. But standard hip-hop, rock, even yacht rock, all sound really good with this. The mids are fine, the highs are fine, but it's really the bass that ends up kicking here, which puts this at the next level up for somebody that's really looking for some decent bass. Now, these do also allow you to make phone calls and take phone calls. The audio quality on that's just okay. You can hear just fine, but the microphone's not great on them. It just kind of sounds like a teleconference. So it's not something where you're like, I'm going to do all my calls on this, but it is a nice sort of pick-me-up if you're out running or doing something else. Somebody calls and you don't have to go through the whole thing of taking them out, answering the phone. It just sounds okay. It's good enough for just exactly what it is. And all the controls for these are on the little sides. If you can see, there's a little button on each one here, and you can see that little round thing right there, and you can do this on either earpiece. So if you're like listening to music, for example, you can click it a certain number of times to be able to fast forward, to go back. If you click it 3 times in a row, it enables the active noise canceling, which some people like. I generally don't use because sometimes it makes the earpieces feel like they're clogging my ears, and that's not just these. That's all active noise cancellation. So generally, I don't like the active noise cancellation. These do work. It's just something that I generally don't use. I like having just a little bit of ambience around me whenever I'm listening. But if you're into the active noise canceling, they actually work really good for that. It's just not my personal preference to have it. Now, at the end of the day, are these headphones actually worth it? I'd say yes, especially if you're looking to do something like for running, for workouts, if you're just going to be chilling out. If you need something to listen to and you don't want to mess with the wires, these are a great way to do it without going on the super high end and spending a lot of money, but you still get some of that high end money sound with that extra bass that's thrown in these. So these are actually really good quality headphones. I've done a lot of headphone reviews here, and sometimes I'll put some on and I'll just go, these are not that great. As soon as I put these on, my instant reaction was more like, wow, especially because of that bass kicking on the bottom end. It really sounds nice. It sounds really good. So if you're looking for some great, I don't want to call them budget headphones, but they kind of are, but the sound isn't budget, then these here absolutely need to be on your list to check out.